Jesus never said these 5 things. Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to explore something thought-provoking, the things Jesus never said. We often focus on his teachings, his words of love, and his guidance. But sometimes, understanding what he didn't say can give us an even clearer picture of his message. Let's dive into 5 things Jesus never said, and how that shapes our understanding of his character, his mission, and his message for us today. You're too far gone for me to save. 2 minutes. One thing Jesus never said is, "You're too far gone for me to save." This is crucial because, throughout the Gospels, we see Jesus reaching out to the broken, the outcasts, and the sinners. Whether it was the woman caught in adultery, the tax collector Zacchaeus, or even the thief on the cross, Jesus always extended grace and forgiveness. His message was one of hope. No one is too far from God's reach. If you've ever felt unworthy or beyond saving, remember, Jesus never said those words. Instead, he invites us all to come to him, no matter where we've been or what we've done. You must be perfect before you come to me. Another thing Jesus never said was, "You must be perfect before you come to me." Jesus met people exactly where they were, flaws and all. He didn't ask them to clean up their lives before approaching him. Think of the Samaritan woman at the well. Her life was far from perfect, yet Jesus chose to engage with her, offering her living water, the gift of eternal life. His message was clear. Come as you are. He's the one who transforms hearts, not us. So, if you're waiting to be good enough before seeking Jesus, remember, he never asked for perfection, only a willing heart. You won't have any troubles if you follow me. Jesus never said, "You won't have any troubles if you follow me." In fact, he promised the opposite. In John 16, verse 33, he tells his disciples, "In this world, you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world." Being a follower of Christ doesn't mean a life free of struggles, pain, or hardship. It means that even in the darkest times, we are never alone. Jesus promises to walk with us through every trial, giving us peace that surpasses understanding. So, if life feels difficult right now, don't be discouraged. Jesus never said it would be easy, but he did promise to be our strength through it all. It's too late for you. One of the most powerful things Jesus never said is, "It's too late for you." Whether it was the prodigal son who returned after wasting his inheritance, or the thief on the cross who turned to Jesus in his final moments, the message is clear. It's never too late. Jesus' love and forgiveness are available to us at any moment, no matter how much time has passed or how many mistakes we've made. His grace knows no limits. If you think you've missed your chance, remember, Jesus never said it was too late. There is always hope, always forgiveness, always a way back to him. I'll love you only if you earn it. Finally, Jesus never said, "I'll love you only if you earn it." His love is unconditional. It's not based on our performance, our good deeds, or how well we follow the rules. Jesus' love is a free gift. Romans tells us that God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. This means that his love is not something we can earn or lose. It's constant, unwavering, and available to all who seek it. Jesus' love isn't transactional. It's sacrificial and boundless. So, as we reflect on these 5 things Jesus never said, we see a clearer picture of his true message, a message of grace, love, and hope. He never said we were too far gone, too imperfect, or too late. He never promised an easy life, but he promised to be with us through it all. And most importantly, he never asked us to earn his love. It's a gift freely given. Let this reminder encourage and inspire you to draw closer to him, knowing that he is always waiting with open arms. Jesus never told anyone, "You're too far gone for me to save." His entire ministry was built on reaching out to the lost, the broken, and the sinners. Think about his interaction with Zacchaeus, the corrupt tax collector. In Luke 19, Jesus doesn't shun him or condemn him, despite his reputation. Instead, he invites himself to Zacchaeus' home, and through that simple act of love and acceptance, Zacchaeus' heart is transformed. The same goes for the thief on the cross. With only moments left to live, Jesus still offered him salvation. The message is clear. No one is too far from God's grace. Jesus never gave up on anyone, and he won't give up on you. No matter where you are in life or what you've done, he still extends his hand to save and restore. Key takeaway: Jesus doesn't put limits on his grace. The idea that anyone is beyond saving is something Jesus never said. Point 2. You must be perfect before you come to me. 2 minutes. Another thing Jesus never said was, you must be perfect before you come to me. In fact, he often associated with people society considered imperfect or unworthy. Let's think about the woman caught in adultery in John 8. She was brought before Jesus, accused and ready to be condemned. Yet, Jesus didn't tell her to get her life together before approaching him. He didn't say, clean up your act, and then I'll consider forgiving you. Instead, he simply said, neither do I condemn you. Go now and leave your life of sin. Jesus accepts us as we are, with all our flaws and imperfections. He's the one who brings transformation, not us. We come to him broken, and he makes us whole. Key takeaway: Jesus never demanded perfection. He wants us to come as we are, trusting that he'll guide us toward transformation. Point 3. You won't have any troubles if you follow Jesus. Never promised a life free of trouble. In fact, he was very clear about the fact that following him would come with challenges. In John 16, verse 33, he tells us plainly, in this world, you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world. This is an important distinction because some people might think that being a Christian means a life of ease and comfort. But Jesus never said that. He knew that in this broken world, we would face trials, whether it's personal loss, illness, financial hardship, or persecution. What he did promise is that we wouldn't face those hardships alone. Jesus assures us that he has overcome the world, and through him, we can find peace and strength in the midst of our struggles. Another thing Jesus never said is, it's too late for you. Sometimes, we feel like we've made too many mistakes or waited too long to turn back to God. But Jesus' ministry shows us that it's never too late. Think of the parable of the prodigal son in Luke 15. The son had squandered his inheritance, brought shame to his family, and was living in poverty when he decided to return home. He thought it was too late for him too, but his father welcomed him back with open arms. This parable is a reflection of God's love for us. No matter how far we've strayed or how much time has passed, he is always ready to welcome us back. Jesus never said there's a deadline on his grace.